Folks, the 2027 Rugby World Cup draw is over. It seems hard to believe, seeing as it's been what the Springboks have been talking about for at least this year. Rassie has been targeting finishing as high as the Boks possibly could on the world rankings for this very day. That has finally happened. So the Boks have drawn Italy. They've got Georgia, and they've got Romania. Italy, Georgia, Romania. If you consider the Boks' pool of death at the last World Cup, where they had Ireland, Tonga and Scotland, there's virtually no pools of death now, and that is because, or it's by design, really, not by accident, because World Rugby got so heavily criticised at the 2023 World Cup for bunching so many good teams together in fiercely contested pools. So you had good teams falling out, before the quarterfinals in some instances. So they added an extra pool to this World Cup so that there would be a more even spread of the top teams. And so what we're actually seeing here is the pool games for the top teams are really going to be a relative cruise. It's going to give teams a chance to really build into the World Cup, because with there being one less team in each of the pools compared to 2023, what World Rugby has added on is what they call the round of 16. So you have your pool games, then you have the round of 16, then we go into that familiar territory of the quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals. Just quickly looking at South Africa's pool with respect, Georgia will give them a little bit of a sweat. Romania, that will be where Rassie has scrum halves on the wings, and all the rest of it that he did exactly against Romania at the last World Cup. That will give him a chance just to work on a few combinations. And of course, Italy, the Boks know so well, played in 3 games this year. Italy are an improving team. And that will be a tough encounter where Rassie will play his top 15, but a correctly focused Springbok team will always beat Italy. Where it gets exciting, folks, is when it gets to the real playoffs. We're talking about the quarterfinals, semi-final and final, and just a look at how it could pan out. It's going to be tough for the Springboks again. It could well be that they will play New Zealand in a quarterfinal, and if they get through that, a semi-final against France. Is history repeating itself here, folks? And then, can you believe this? If the Boks get through all of those, it could well be a final against England. So yeah, it's kind of 2023 all over again, but I'll just take the Boks. The Boks will have an easier road before they get to those tough playoffs. Exciting times though, folks. And just a last word, Rassie said after the Wales game, he said, "Jeepers, we're a little bit nervous about this World Cup draw, because with Australia as the host nation already put into a Pool A Pool A, the Boks had a chance of drawing Australia in Pool A, and it came down to the second last sort of draw of the day. It was between New Zealand and South Africa to go into that Pool A against Australia, and it is of course the All Blacks who have gone into that Pool A. Rassie nearly tempted fate by saying we'll probably draw Australia, and I mean Australia you have to worry about, because they're the host nation. They'll have all that home support, and I do think they are a team that is on the up despite a disappointing year-end tour. So Rassie will be glad that he missed Australia.